welcome. As this year comes to an end, India is all set and gears up for a giant leap with Isro all set to launch its Spadex mission using the PSLV-C60 rocket tonight. Isro to launch its Spadex mission today, with a mission to showcase the space docking technology. The mission involves the launching two specially designed satellites. Mission is far more than a simple technological demonstration. The mission to also leverage the PSLV's fourth stage, the POEM-4. And in big news, the Indian Space Research Organization is all set to launch its year-ending mission, the Space Docking Experiment, that is the Spadex, today at around 10 p.m. from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota. The mission will use the PSLV-C60 rocket. While as per the Isro, the primary objective of the Spadex mission is to develop and demonstrate the technology needed for rendezvous docking and undocking of two small spacecraft, that is the XDX-01, which is the chaser, and the SDX-02, which will be the target nominally. While in a low Earth circular orbit, India is all set to launch its ambitious Spadex mission today, marking a crucial step in space exploration. The mission using the PSLV-C60 rocket will demonstrate the critical in-space docking technology, paving the way for India's own space station. The two satellites, Chaser and Target, will perform the docking maneuvers in low Earth orbit, making India the fourth country globally to achieve this milestone. Like all Isro satellites in low Earth orbit, both the Spadex spacecraft carry a differential GNSS-based satellite positioning system, which provides the PNT, the position, navigation and timing solutions for the satellites. With this, the Spadex spacecraft were designed and realized by the U.R. Rao Satellite Center with the support of other Isro centers, that those are VSSC, the LPSC, the SAC, IISU and EOS. The spacecraft in its orbital phase will be controlled from the ISTRAC using Isro ground stations and other externally hired ground stations. The preparations have been made to launch the PSLV-C60 rocket, with Isro already with all the arrangements. While for the spatial project, which will launch two small spacecraft, the Isro is making all the arrangements to launch the PSLV-C60 rocket from the Sriharikota launch pad. And with this, as the Isro, the primary objective of the Spadex mission is to develop and demonstrate the technology needed for rendezvous docking and undocking of two small spacecraft, that is the XDX-01, which will be the chaser, and the SDX-02, which will be the target in a low Earth circular orbit. And as the year comes to an end, the Indian Space Research Organization is all set to launch its year-end mission, the Space Docking Experiment, which is the Spadex, today at around 10 p.m. from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota using the PSLV-C60 rocket. As per the Isro, the primary objective of the Spadex mission will be to develop and demonstrate the technology needed for rendezvous docking and undocking of two small spacecraft. Those are the SDX-01, which will be the chaser, and SDX-02, which is the target in a low Earth circular orbit. And with this, in a big development, India is set to launch its ambitious Spadex mission today, marking a crucial step in space exploration. The mission using the PSLV-C60 rocket will demonstrate the critical in-space docking technology, paving the way for India's own space station. With this, the two satellites, Chaser and Target, will perform the docking maneuvers in the low Earth orbit, making India the fourth country globally to achieve its milestone. While like all Isro satellites in low Earth orbit, both the Spadex spacecraft carry a differential GNSS-based satellites positioning system which provides the PNT. Those are the position, the navigation and timing solutions for the satellites.